So I haven't made a video in probably a couple of weeks or so, and I keep telling myself that I'm going to, and then things come up, van stuff. um, but lately, I've kind of like been in a little bit of a rut, which happens sometimes. Um, Thanksgiving just went by, and like even though I'm glad that I live the way I live when the holidays come because I don't have to put up with any of the drama. Um, none of the extra shit that most people have to do around the holidays. I just treat holidays like any other day. I generally try to work on holidays because most of the time you can make more money than you can on an average day. But I've also, like, because of the holiday season, like there's been like I've had some like more days off than I usually do, and like I don't know what to do with myself on days off because I'm in an area where I don't know a whole lot of people, and um, I haven't been here. But I don't know my way around very well, so I don't really know what to do with myself on days off. I find myself like kind of wishing sometimes that I was working, which is sad. Um, it's very difficult to make friends as an adult, especially like within the last couple of years or so. People have changed a lot. I think it's post COVID, um, and social media. I think those are the two factors which make people different. Everybody's real suspicious of everyone. Um, Nobody trusts anybody, and I kind of saw myself like a few years. This is like probably almost 10 years ago now. I was like, this was Facebook was really big, and I would be on my Facebook like literally like 30 or 40 times a day, reading the same shit and watching or looking at pictures and videos and stuff of other people doing things that are fun. So I thought to myself, what am I doing? Like, why don't I make myself that person who other people see doing things that are fun? It just, that makes a lot of sense, I think. So I deleted my social media accounts. I still have a Facebook only because I need Messenger to get a hold of some people. I'm not really active on Facebook. I've never had a Snapchat account. No Twitter. I don't have anything really. I just downloaded TikTok recently because somebody made me, but I've only opened it like twice. And I still think that I'm on my phone too much. Now I can only imagine how people with all these social media accounts, how do people keep up with it? How do you work, keep up with all this crazy phone and social media stuff and do other things? So I don't know. I'm glad that I don't do social media because it just seems like a lot of work, and it's a lot of like bullshit, people trolling you, and just people posting about dumb shit. Everybody's just constantly complaining about their lives. Like, if your lives are so miserable, fucking change them. Change something. That's how I ended up in the van to begin with, because I wasn't happy with my life. It was boring. And I kind of did this like on a whim one day. I remember I was living in Pennsylvania, which is where I'm from. And it was October and it was sleeting. And I was like, man, fuck this. Like, this is like, I get like that I get seasonal depression, I think. And so the obvious remedy to that is to live somewhere where it doesn't get cold, right? So I went to San Diego, and that's where I started out, and I've been to lots of other places in the last few years. It's been very interesting. It's a Now when I first started doing this, I thought that like it was going to be easy. Like I'd get a van, I'd just drive places. Like I didn't think it through too well. Um, it's hard showing up at a random, like, because I just pick places randomly. There's no rhyme or reason to where I go. It's just kind of like, oh, I've heard of that city before, and let me check it out. And going to like a big city, like not knowing your way around and not knowing a soul, is difficult. Especially like just at, like meeting the first first couple of people, like, and you want to have somebody to talk to. And I talk to everybody I see. They don't always talk back, but I try to make friends. And I don't know, I don't think I look like any sort of like, I don't know, like threat or anything, but like people are afraid. Like the people get scared sometimes when I go up and I try to start a conversation with a stranger. Or then there's the people who they won't give out their phone numbers. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Like 20 years ago, there was a book. There was this book we used to get. That was like this thick and had everybody's phone number in it, whether you liked it or not. Now people treat their phone numbers like it's like their social security number. Like, what am I going to do with the phone number? How am I going to harm you if I have your phone number? You can just block me if just something I do that you don't like. It's crazy. People are really just. I hope I don't ever get like that. Just terrified to be alive. That's what it is. All right, more back to van stuff. I got some food tonight at the grocery store. Well, when I say food, I don't really buy food. I buy like stuff like this, and I like milk, chocolate milk tonight. I have white milk too, but I'm a big fan of milk. I don't drink alcohol. Not for any sort of moral reasons or anything like that, or I just don't like it. I don't like the way I'm not. Let me get something straight here. I'm not any sort of like sober, healthy person, because I'm far from that. But drinking just wasn't for me. I don't like the way I feel the next day. I don't like how long it takes to drink. Like I could do something else and like that I'm good. Drinking takes a lot of time. I quit smoking cigarettes like a year and a half ago. I was living in New Jersey at the time. I was in New Jersey at the time, and cigarettes were like $12 a pack, and I couldn't afford them. So I was like, I just kind of cold turkey one day, and it was actually pretty easy. I smoked for like 30 years, long time. I vape because I like nicotine. I like drugs. But it's actually kind of nice not smoking. Not, people get like, these days, like people look at you when you smoke like you're a fucking scumbag. And like there's a lot of parts of the country where it's just like people don't smoke. Like nobody does. Like in California, there's not a lot of smokers there, but North Carolina, South Carolina, like it's a little more acceptable. I'm in South Carolina right now. It's a little more acceptable to smoke, but I don't know. I don't miss it. I still like to smell cigarettes though, which is strange. I don't really. Oh yeah, I got some new decorations. Since I got some bee lights. And I got some Christmas lights where they got me on these because they're colored balls, and I thought that the lights were going to be colored too, but they're white lights inside of these colored balls, so it's not what I expected. Thanks, Walgreens. Or was that Walmart? So I went to Target. Now, I haven't been to a Target in probably 10 years, and I ended up going to Target last night, and I didn't even realize how much better Target is than Walmart. They have so many more things. I could have spent hours in there. I was in there for a long time, but only because I had nothing else to do. Yeah, Target really stepped their game up. And especially like around here, I now I see why the Walmart around here is so dead all the time. Because I'd be walking into Walmart and be like, why is it like nobody here? But Target's been hopping every time I went there again tonight. And Target, because of the gym I joined, is right there. Oh, gym. Okay, so when I first came here, I had a Planet Fitness membership. So, but I ended that membership and I got a gold gym membership. Now, when I go to the gym, I'm not like some sort of like, I mean, I work out a little bit, but I'm not like all about it, obviously. When I got the Gold's Gym membership, like I'm about the locker. Like I want to see what the locker rooms. I didn't check it out at all. I got the membership online and then I went there and the fucking lockers or the locker rooms, and the bathrooms, and the showers are everything's broken. It's filthy all the time. Like I couldn't even believe how nasty it was. So back to Planet Fitness I am now. A different Planet Fitness, and it's they're nice. They're always nice. They're pretty consistent, Planet Fitnesses, and you don't have and it's kind of a different crowd too. It's not like you went to Gold's, like everybody's all muscly and Planet Fitness you got a little bit of a mix. People who are just maybe once a week they go to the gym, or maybe it's a New Year's resolution or something, but you can tell they're not exactly gym rats. It's probably all that reminds me of something that I wanted to bring up is pictures that people post online of themselves. I don't even know how to use a filter or whatever, but like I know people that have like social media accounts, and their pictures, every single picture in their account is filtered, and they don't look anything like they do in real life. Like I don't know, do they think they really look like that, or because if you had only seen their pictures on their social media profile, you would never be able to recognize them in real life because they don't look a thing like that. I don't even know how they do that. I guess there's an app or something. And the tricks, the photography tricks, like the picture, like taking a picture, this angle that women take pictures at. I guess it makes everybody look thin, because everybody looks thin in that angle. Now, especially like on dating sites or something, like do you want like to misrepresent yourself, and then when you meet somebody in person you feel stupid because you don't look anything like you represent yourself? Like you're not going to fool people. Like it's not like the people are going to see you in person and be like, and not notice that you don't look like your pictures. Right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being fat, but there is something wrong with being a big fat liar, which is what you are when you post pictures of yourself that are not really what you look like. So I got a new, I don't even know, I might not even post this video, I'm just rambling. I got a new, this is like my man purse. I'm not going to show what's inside of it because I'm probably not supposed to. But I got a new one. I don't really like this one as much, but it has pictures of gummy bears on the back. Oh, and it came with gummy bears too. And it came with gummy bears too. I think I ate them. Yeah, I ate them. They all melted together, actually. It was just one big gummy bear. All my laundry's done. Now I do laundry about twice a week. And, I do it because, like, one of the reasons I like going to the laundromat I try to talk to people. I try to make friends at the laundromat, and it doesn't always work out. But sometimes, like, I spend so much time by myself that I want to have some interaction with people who aren't coworkers. I'm in a funky parking lot. I got a new parking lot that I've been parking at, and it's like behind it. Like, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I like it here, and I get privacy, and I can put my lights on. Like, when I'm in these parking lots, like Walmart or whatever, like, I'm kind of like a little leery about putting, like, having lights on. I have lights on inside right now, but I just don't like to draw attention to myself. I just don't need I don't need any interaction with law enforcement or anything. That's a lot of bad stuff can come. Nothing good can come about from that. So I'm like behind this restaurant where their employees park, but I don't come here until like midnight. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and I just got here. But I'm the only one back here. I don't know why there's not more people parked back here. This is the spot. I mean, I've been here like about a week now. I haven't seen any cars, no cops. Pretty neat. I'm gonna keep this spot until, and it's exactly where I want to be. It's like in between. It's like in the middle of everything that I need to be in the middle of. I don't show that. Okay, so I know, like I said I was gonna like give a tour of the van, but it's dark again. But let's go over a couple of things here that you can't see. Here's my bed. I got really nice pillows. Part of living in the van is like my bedding game is like, anytime I buy something for my bed, I buy like the best I can find because it's so important. Like, I'm always on it. You know, it's like having a bed and a couch and every other piece of furniture in one. I have a couple sets of sheets. I have like satin sheets, and I have like these other ones that are like this good material. I forget what it's called, but it's really soft. And I have purple sheets, and my Sesame Street wallpaper. Oh, and my homemade ceiling that I made. Pretty neat. Here's my bees. Where's the bees? Bzz, bzz, bzz. Now this is what when I say I'm closing my door, this is my door. I have two towels on each end. Now, hang them there to dry too, because you don't want to put a wet towel in the van, because then it starts to stink. If it stays, if you just ball it up and put it somewhere, it doesn't dry and it stinks. So if you open the windows and you hang your towel, it'll air out and it won't stink. But this is what when I tell people I'm closing the door, this is what I mean. I just close my door. Now in the front here, you can't really see anything, but I keep like a lot of the stuff in the front, like the accessible like stuff that I use a lot, like my vapes and my earbuds and like stuff I use for work, and toothbrush. And brushing your teeth in the van kind of sucks, because I always have to have a bottle of water in the van ready to go to brush my teeth. That's the one thing I was telling somebody today. The one thing that I really is that I miss the most out of by living in the van is having a bathroom first thing in the morning. Like, first thing in the morning, you like to go to the bathroom. You go in there, you piss, you shit, you brush your teeth, wash your face, whatever. It's like 10 times harder to do that when you live in a van. All that stuff. Other than that, though, I mean, it's worth it. I don't understand why more people don't do this. I mean, I get it, like people who have kids and stuff, and like, you don't want to, obviously. And I guess women, it's a little bit more difficult for women to do this because of, if I'm gonna take a piss, I could just, like, in a bottle, but like, they can't really do that. So, tomorrow is Thursday. I have work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know if I work Monday yet. No, but I'm off Monday. So far, next week, I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What day is Christmas? I think Christmas is on Thursday. I think I have like 4 days off. But I gotta try to pick some shifts up because I want to work over Christmas. Even if it's not real good money, I don't have anything else to do. So, and generally, when you take like shifts on holidays, like people treat you better for the most part. I don't know. I don't really care about holidays. I don't really have anybody to spend them with. So maybe one day. But I got work in the morning, so I guess I'm gonna go to bed soon. Maybe watch a documentary on history. I like history, so history, world politics, that kind of stuff. I'm like nerdy about with that kind of stuff. So I will make a daytime video soon. Wow, 21 minutes. Bye.